Despite being bottled at cast strength, uncut and unfiltered, Cowboy Bourbon is surprisingly smooth. No, it's not. It's 140 proof.
Dude, this is 146.
This is 146?
Yeah.
This is not smooth. If you describe this as smooth, forget you.
Couple of things. One, this isn't beginner whiskey.
Absolutely.
So
under no circumstance.
No. So unless you're really
into the weeds.
In the weeds of shit, number one, don't buy this because
you'll hate it. It'll taste like...
This is 146 proof.
This is hotter than...
146.4. This is hotter than my Coy Hill.
Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, which is...
140.
140 proof.
Some change. Oh, right on dot 140. Yeah. So anyway, so this is... Let me backtrack. So I'm working at the store that I'm working at.
Yes.
We get a case of this, which is 3.
Cases.
3. I put it on the shelf. Price tag, credit card, because the place I worked at, you got a discount if you use cash or debit. Right. Credit card price $221. I'm like, fucking good luck with that.
Especially given the circumstances.
Yeah. So I put it on the shelf. I got there early. I worked like a swing shift. It was like 11 I would open sometimes, but probably 11 to 7. So anyway, I put it out. I'm like, he's spending $220 on...
Lo and behold, some guy.
Some dude walked in, like we all do when we go places and when we know where they keep special stuff.
You just make a pass of the case.
Yep, made a pass of the case. I'll never forget this. I remember it like it was yesterday. I see him coming in. He walks by the case, looks around, took one step, and then stopped and went back and looked. Saw that it was a Cowboy Bourbon. He looked around. He looked at me, don't make eye contact with this stranger, right? Goes over to get a trolley, right? We call them the shopping carts, but I call them trolleys. Comes back, fucking raised his hand. He's like, "Sir," I'm like, "Let me guess." He's like, "Is there a limit?" I'm like, "They didn't say there was." He's like, "I'll take all 3.
Woo!
Dude dropped over $700. And so I remember that day, and I was like, maybe I'm missing out on something, right? Now, it could have been a multitude of things. It could have been he was a flipper.
Could be Texas loyalty, because Texas distilleries inspire a lot of loyalty.
Right. And so now, if you're not familiar, so at the end of the year, all the big distilleries have their LEs, their limited editions.
Yes, indeed.
Right?
All of them do.
So your Four Roses LEs, your BTAC, Buffalo Trace, Antique Collection stuff, everybody comes out with their bangers for the end of the year. So Garrison Brothers is no different.
And Garrison Brothers is out of High, Texas, which is right along the U.S. Highway 290.
Yep.
Up in Hill Country.
Now, let's go even back further. I've had plenty of Garrison products.
As have I. They're good.
They're good. My only knock on Garrison is that it's expensive. Right? Even just their regular old small batch comes in at like $70 or something.
Yes, indeed. And their limited releases are even more expensive.
Yeah. So I told you what the price was a year ago when I worked there. Price is the same. So it's still in the $220 range. Yeah. The little girl, because you weren't with me.
No.
And I had bought some other stuff and I saw this and I'm like, oh shit, there were 2 of them. No, were there 3? Hell, there might have been, he might have had all 3, so they just put them out. And I didn't want to buy it. And luckily, I'm not going to say where I got it from, but the girl ended up hooking me up and giving me because I was paying with cash,
case discount.
the case discount. So I got this for right at $200. It's literally right at $200.
Which, given the retail price, is quite reasonable. Still a lot of money to spend on whiskey.
If I can save $20-$30.
Considering that you didn't know when the next week when you went back there, they were all gone.
Everything was gone.
It was a great acquisition. I would have encouraged you to do the same, especially knowing the story.
Yeah, so 146.4, I believe, is the proof on this.
It comes in a case.
It comes in a fancy case. It had a booklet that Tristan threw on the ground. There's another booklet behind
Actually, that's
here.
an unrelated booklet.
Oh, well, they got one back behind here. It comes with a
fairly generic booklet.
With a dope medal.
The medallion, that's how you know it's special.
So you know it's good. It's got the gold wax. So
we're teasing it, however, it is a very good bottle.
Yeah.
Of whiskey.
So let's put it this way. The fact that I had never had this before, and just from seeing what I saw at the store a year ago, when I saw it, and we just happened to have the money, and I'm like, we gotta buy it.
This, I say without any hesitation, is the best of Texas whiskey.
Yeah, when we smelled it and drank it the other day, this is not...
Sensational.
There's nothing to hate.
It's sensational.
I still get the leather.
It's the best of...
I still get the oak, but almost like a saddle leather.
Well, we'll tease that barrel char note that people give, because usually that's an excuse that...
That's a dead giveaway that it's Texas.
Yeah.
But
it works here.
Yeah,
because it's burnt, but in a nice way.
Yeah. It's like all the burnt sugars and all the dark notes that you like on really good bourbon, especially now. There's no age statement.
No.
But it's hot as balls here.
Yes, it gets very hot. 2 days ago, it was 85 degrees.
Yeah, no shit. It was in the 80s a few days ago, and
it's January.
Yesterday, it didn't get out of the 40s. Today, I think it's in the 50s. Central Texas, what do you want?
Texas is the only area where a age statement is something of a red flag, because you
don't need it.
You don't need it.
Right? So in Kentucky and in Indiana and some of the other places.
Or across the pond, you consider
Colorado,
Scotland.
Yeah, age statements are a big thing. In Texas, age statements don't mean shit.
Look at how dark this is.
Oh,
and there's no age statement on it.
Yeah, I would love to know where these barrels were sitting.
We should go take a tour at Garrison Brothers, especially because their distillery is only an hour and 15 out.
Yeah, we'll go. This is just like I just said, all the darkest, richest. Sorry, I can't talk today. The richest sugars. Imagine that it's that creme brulee.
Indeed.
Right, with just the top is just torched perfectly, like burnt perfectly. And once again, red, so strawberries. I don't know if it's me or if it's the whiskey, but I just pulled a little tea note out of there.
More generally, an herbal note.
Yeah, you know tea better than me. All right, 146 proof.
We know it's good.
We know it's good. It's kind of a lame video, but we know it's good.
Shock horror, the Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon is good.
Oh, good Lord.
Woo!
Man, just on the mid to the back of that palate just explodes. It's like a bomb, just explodes with flavor. And as much as you shit on the literature, yeah, it's like the richest, the most intense flavors. 140, almost 146 and a half proof. It really, you know what I mean? Like I don't use that word.
It's simpler to drink.
It goes down easier.
It's more pleasant on the palate.
Now, maybe if you have this at, 9 a.m. on a Saturday, as your first pour of the day,
sure, that
might
be a little aggressive.
Might knock you into next week, but yeah, I now understand the hype, and it's one of those, it's funny because they're super quiet. Like if you go on the interwebs and stuff, people are always going crazy for the newest thing, the Knob Creek 21, the Sazerac Full Proof that we have, the BTAC, Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, right? They're always going crazy for those. I'll tell you what, dude. I think this bats up with those guys. Personally.
Easily.
That's like, you know what we'll have to do?
What we have to do?
I think we do a head-to-head of the big boys.
Ooh.
I think we do a blind Garrison brother, Cowboy Bourbon,
Yeah.
Jack Daniels Coy Hill.
Get Mom to pour it.
Yeah.
So none of us know.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it should be pretty easy, but just to, we don't even have to have her pour it. Just pour them and like, who did it better?
Yeah.
At the old, because the Smoke Eye Hill is great at 130 something proof, but when you talk about 140 plus, that's
you really
ridiculous.
have to be at the top of your game to make a whiskey that doesn't taste like acid at that proof.
At that proof, you got to be pulling like your best barrels. So I don't know personally, because
let's make that the first episode of Bottle Rips, our new long-form podcast that is heretofore unannounced.
yeah, T just told you all, so have fun with that. And I just found out that we're doing it.
You already knew we were doing it.
I know, but I didn't know you were going to say anything.
I'm sick of you.
I know, but that's
a great idea.
This is phenomenal.
This is excellent.
So I get it.
This is worth the hype. Garrison Brothers is generally extremely expensive.
But they're very good though.
They do their job.
It's really good. So if you're looking, I would say this, because you're not going to find this, and if you're going to find it on secondary, you're going to pay
$3 million.
a shit ton because these bottles are that special. So I would say going forward,
if you happen to be in a liquor store in December, try your luck.
yeah.
However,
I would say this, because it's not as, so a lot of the, I don't know about Total Wine, but as far as like in Texas, the spec stores,
yes, otherwise known as your regional liquor store.
These aren't allocated.
No.
So they just get them and they put them on the shelf. So this is what I would recommend. If you're, like, once again, we've already covered it. This isn't beginner whiskey.
That's
just not. But if you're at the level where you're looking for this kind of stuff, make friends with the store manager. Make sure they have your information and just say, like, listen. Because, and I think this is why it could work. He's like, if you get a Garrison Cowboy Bourbon in, please let me know. Like, just text me, maybe hold one if you're that good of friends with them or something.
That's really the key, because
it's that good.
You're a prick if you ask, is there anything allocated?
You just come off as just a douchebag.
If you ask for a specific bottle, that's way different.
Mm-hmm. So I haven't said this here before, but you've heard it a million times.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to work at the store that I worked at, I used to like to mess with people.
Of course.
Because in case you guys don't understand, when you work at a store, you're there for 8 hours a day. You're there all fucking day. And just because somebody new walks in and spends 15 minutes in the store, they're like, that's my only 15 minutes there. It's like, yeah, but I'm here 8 hours.
8 hours.
So I used to tell people, because I got to the point where I like messing with them when, they'd play the fucking, hey, you got anything allocated? And after a while, just saying no, go away, it just kind of didn't do it for me. So after a while, like, do you have anything?
Some variety.
Yeah, after a while, do you have anything allocated? I'm like, maybe. What are you looking for? Right? And they'd be like, anything allocated? I'm like, I heard you the first time, right? But like, what are you looking for? They're like, anything out? I'm like, round 3, what are you looking for? Anything from Buffalo Trace? I'm like, no, we don't have any of that, bye. And they just fucking leave. Because I'm tired of hearing it. So here's the thing. The shirts that we're going to make, I want to do something where I want it, if you're really, don't hunt shit just to hunt shit, right? Because, like, if you're really into it, try different things. And this is one of those bottles that if there was a bottle of William LaRue Weller, of course I'd buy it.
Obviously.
It's my favorite whiskey ever, right? But this is one of those that sometimes you don't know what you're missing until you actually like figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? This out of everything we have in here, and I love everything for different reasons, but this is probably the only whiskey that can compete with that Jack Daniel's Coy Hill.
And the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, even in comparison
that
to
came
this,
out once.
I'd still say that the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill is better than.
I don't know. We're gonna have to taste it too.
I think so.
We're gonna have to do them both.
But
this is phenomenal.
This is phenomenal. I think the Jack Daniel's just barely beats it out, but it's real close, and that's a hell of a lot of praise.
Yeah, especially coming out of Texas.
Certainly, because it's so hard to make anything that's decent in Texas because it's so hot here.
Yeah.
It's January and it was 85 like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, I now understand the hype behind it.
If you can find it at retail, buy it, and if you can't live without it...
Yeah, I mean, here's what I'll say. If you can't live without it, and you're a bit of a proof whore like I am, it's worth the buy once. Now, I don't know what secondary costs for these things.
Sure.
I just don't know because I've never looked it up, and I don't pay secondary.
We don't mess around with secondary generally.
But, I mean, this is one of those, I think I told you after we tried it the first time, I mean, other than doing the video on it, this is going to go back on the shelf.
It's too good.
And it's too good. You know, unless you've got the funds like that one gentleman did.
To buy 3.
Where you could buy 3. I'm like, good for you. You know, drink one, share it with your friends, and then, you know, save the other 2 for special occasions. You know, but the 2025 version of this, or the release that they did, is
remarkable.
Just on point. And yeah, if you can, I know it's a little late, but if you can find it,
consider picking it up.
I would, if you like proof,